you guys doing? You are tuned in to yet another Stay Fishy Friday. Sadly, we do not have any sort of fun going on tonight.
We don't have no friends.
So you are getting another fishy informational, I don't know a better word to use for that, but you're all right over there?
I'm trying to get my chair to raise.
I mean, you guys might get your entertainment right there. But welcome to Stay Fishy Friday. We are your hosts. I'm Josh.
I'm Big Rich.
And we are proud to be here. So before the stream got started, we did have a few super chats. So like always, I'm going to start us off with Jim Sheasley for $15. He said, Jim. Happy Fishy Friday.
Happy Friday, Jim. I hate that he has to go to work while we're doing the live stream. You know, so, but, you know. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it.
You got to make it out here for one. So we got Jim Sheasley again for another $15. He said, hey, Big Rich, hope you win the bike.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
So for those of you that don't know, there is a contest online that we started from my dad about the
What's this we thing? You started for me.
About the Orange County chopper bike that my dad has entered into the contest. And you can vote free daily, and he is actually #1 right now. He is in the top 5. So in 3 days on the...
Nope, 6 days from now.
6 days?
Yeah.
All right, I guess you're watching it closer than I am. So 6 days from now, if he keeps at #1, he will go through to the final round, and then one of those contestants will win a fully custom...
I think there's 2 more rounds, because they're going to put all the... There's different, like... what do you call them? People, groups. Our units, whatever. I'm first in my unit right now, but there's other units out there. So when whoever wins first place in these units this time in 6 days, then those people will have to compete against each other. All the top of each unit. And then I think there's one after that, because like the top 5 or the top 3 compete for the top 1 place. So... You know,
basically, go vote free daily. That's all we ask.
Just vote free daily. That's it. Thank you.
We don't want you to spend money on it, but if you can click 2 buttons, literally, it's the click of 2 buttons.
Now, see, I've also got this here. Let me go to the menu here. Harley wish list. There's everything I want in a Harley for, you know. Here's the thing. I told Tracy that after we get everything situated and we're doing well in life, you know, I want to go to Sturgis. That's been my dream. I want to, you know, meet my idols, Jackal, and party with them on the Thursday night. I've been watching Sturgis on TV every year. And every year we plan to go, and we're just too busy and never go. And now, you know, she's kind of down and out. But I would like to have a bike that would be able to encompass her in if she does, you know, if she's able to sit up right now. But if she's able to, you know, ride on a bike and communicate with me, I'd like to have, you know, matching helmets that have communication between. I want the big back seat with the arms that would hold her in there, you know, and that kind of stuff. So a big cruising bike, but also a touring bike. Like Josh likes, you know, the mini ape hangers on the full dresser with a huge 30-inch tire. Now, a 30-inch tire isn't fun to drive, but like a 27-inch or something. It looks cool. It definitely looks cool. The side bags in the back that are extended way back, stereo system. I've got a wish list of things I want, you know, like an Ultima, you know, 127 ground pounder motor, something like that, something big, and, you know, hi, how you doing? I'm Big Rich, you know. Something, you know, I have a wish list. So whatever, if you know, we ever do come close to winning this bike, for one, I get to be on the Orange County Choppers if we win, and that would be awesome, just meeting Paul Sr. and hanging out with him.
Big exposure for the rescue, too.
Big exposure for the rescue, for sure. You know, nationally, TV, everything. And then, you know, hang out with him, build the bike. And, you know, what I was thinking, I've got a Harley now. And I was talking to Josh about this. If for some gift of God, I win this and I get to go out there and build a bike with Paul, we want to do something with the bike that I have now. It's fully runnable. Go out there and start it right now. It's just, you know, what's it?
96 isn't it a white glide?
No, it's a soft tail. It's a, I think it's a 99 or 99 soft tail, worth maybe about $7 grand, $8 grand, somewhere's in there. It's a nice bike, but you know, Tracy didn't like riding on the back of it when she was healthy. It's just a little seat, no side things, no, you know, pedals. It's just side pegs, you know. So she had to hold on to me, and she didn't feel secure back there. So I'm thinking we should. If I win this, I want to donate this bike. One of two things: donate this bike to one of our members, or raffle it off, and the lucky person gets the bike. Not raffles and make money. I want to give the bike away if I win this. Or, you know, we do something like sell the bike, raffle it off, and give the money to somebody that has, you know, in our members. One way or another, our members are going to benefit. That's what I want if we win.
Alrighty, so we got Jim Sheasley again for another $10. He didn't say anything.
Jim, thank you so much, brother. You the man.
We got Jim Sheasley one last time.
Oh my goodness.
$25. He said, heading to work, catch you later. This
Jim,
one's to you, Jim.
we're going to have you out here, Jim, for one of the Friday Night Fishy shows.
Alrighty, so we are caught up in my chat now. So
Okay.
we got, wait a minute. What's the drinking word for tonight?
The drinking word. What are we going to talk about mostly? The roof. How about roof? You know? It's going to be roof. Let's do roof. I'm not asking you, son. I'm telling you.
Is that okay?
Okay. He let me pick roof. Okay.
So if you guys don't know, I've got tar all over my hands
I
still.
got tar all over my hands.
You guys might see me doing one of these nut numbers. I'm not being a weirdo. I'm just rubbing tar off of it because it's so sticky.
We had one last roof on our house. We had to do the whole roof because our insurance company dropped us. And I'll explain why. It was terrible. You know, I own properties. You all know that. And I rent them out. Well, you know, you get that, fall into that whole thing. Oh, you know, combine your motorcycle and boat insurance with your car insurance. It'll be cheaper. I did this. All my houses, everything, my cars, everything was on one insurance company. Now, here's the catch. If you have 2 claims within 5 years, your insurance company drops you. And then it is murder to get another insurance company to pick you up because you already have 2 claims. They're thinking, oh, well, this guy claims all the time. So they dropped us, and I had to go with the Ohio Fair Plan on all my properties. But they would not cover us on this house. They said the roof was leaking and we had to fix the roof. Well, if any of you have been here, you know how huge this house is. We've got the pool room roof, which had to be replaced. You've got the house roof had to be replaced. We have the fish room roof. That didn't need to be replaced because we just built that addition. And then we built the deck on the back and had to put a new roof there. But it cost us 40 grand. This was an unexpected cost, and it cost us 40 grand. I'm paying it off, you know, it's going to take forever. But it cost us 40 grand for a roof. Josh helped me out. He pitched in money, and we got it together, and, you know, we're paying it off. So I still can't get insurance because there's one roof above the workout room that is, the house used to be here, and then there was the pool in the backyard. Well, it looks like somebody built the pool enclosure around the pool, and then they built a little enclosure going up to the house, which is now our laundry room. Well, the deck that used to be on the back of the house is now touching the pool enclosure. So it's covered by the house on one side, the laundry room on this side, and then the pool room on this side. So when we moved in here 10 years ago, we put a fence up here. Now Tracy and her girlfriends use this for sunbathing out there in the summertime. And that's all it's ever been used for. Me and Josh have been using it for storage for our tubs and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. So that roof was leaking into the workout room below. So we had, and it had a deck on it. Somebody built a wood deck sitting on, what, 4x4s?
Yep.
Onto a rubber tar roof. Well, it sunk into the rubber and it started leaking all over the workout room. So we had to tear up this deck just to fix the roof. Now, me and Josh have worked, and Richie have worked for the last 2 days? Yesterday and today. Nonstop all day, tearing up the deck. It was actually Josh and Richie tore up the deck, cleaned out all the leaves and debris and all that.
Broke one of the said tubs.
Yeah, broke one of the tubs. Oh my goodness. And then, we swept it off, air blowed it, and then Josh went out today and pressure washed it. Well, it dried up because it's a warm day. So me and him went out there, and Willstar came by and helped, and we tarred the whole thing with this new product. It's a pour down, and you spread it with a brush, and we did the whole thing. It is completely sealed now. I can go and get insurance. You guys don't understand. I've been living with no insurance at this house for almost 2 years now. Never combine your auto, motorcycle, boat, and house insurance because you're only allowed 2 claims within 5 years. Now, I had a house on West 46 that the tenants caught the kitchen on fire trying to make French fries in a pan with oil, and it burned over and caught on fire, and the whole kitchen went up. That was one insurance claim. What was the other insurance? Oh, one of his buddies were here, and they got into a fight in the backyard, and then went...
That you're talking about, you did the small one for the roof.
No. The guy, he went and tried suing us after he started a fight in the backyard. I was answering the door to the police in the front yard, because the neighbors call the police on us all the time. You guys know that. I was answering the door to the police, and then in the backyard, this guy that started the fight saw that the cops were here, so he ran off into the woods and took his beer with him. Well, later on, he tried saying that I did not provide a safe environment for him to be at when I was inviting him over to my house. Well, for one, I didn't invite him. It's Josh's friend. 2, well, actually, he wasn't Josh's friend. He was a friend of your friend. Right?
Whatever.
So... now, we've got a video of when the cop comes to the front door, they're running out the back and going into the woods, and he's carrying his beer. And then I look back farther, and I have the video of him coming up the driveway with his beer. Well, my insurance company says he's claiming that you supplied him alcohol, and then he got beat up at your house. That's not how it happened. I have the video. He started the fight, period. And he showed up with his own beer. And, they're fighting out back when the cops are at the front door, and then they run into the woods. I told the insurance company, don't settle. I will fight this all the way. I have video proof. The insurance company settled out of court for $25,000, paid him, so his lawyer probably got $8,000. He got $8,000. They had to pay the medical bills. That's just dumb. People are opportunistic and really selfish. So, that's my second thing on my insurance on my house. So they dropped us, and we've been living with no insurance. As scary as that is, I've been quietly living with no insurance for 2 years now, and today we got the roof back on. I'm calling the insurance company in the morning. All roofs are replaced, all brand new. We have receipts, we have proof. Come out and inspect. And
you hear that, everyone? No tours until we have insurance now.
Right. Well, no, there's no tours because they're closing down the state, and the whole COVID thing, it's horrible. But, I just wanted to let you guys know that bad apples, I just don't have them around. I love hanging out with you guys. Ever since I got into the fish world, I've met nothing but good-hearted, good quality people, and I love surrounding myself with you guys. You're my family, I love you guys.
All right, I'm going to get us back on track here. So we got a Metalhead Prime for $25. So I'm not going to make it on in time, so go. Hashtag Team Tracy, hashtag Shut Up Roger, and whatever the drinking word is, times 1,000.
Oh, well, we can't hold everybody there. You can't drink 1,000 times. But thank you, Metalhead Prime. They're supposed to come out here in the next couple weeks and go to spend the night again. They make I think it's a 4-hour drive, and they come out here, spend the night. They've been out here twice now, and it's been a great time every time. They're awesome people. Metalhead Prime and Miss Metalhead Prime. They're awesome. I have a great time every time they're here. Oh, man, you guys have been busy on the chat. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, these chats are so huge.
Well, it's because I'm old and I need them large to read them. You got to remember, I did your job last week. Oh, my God. Everyone was freaking on me because I passed up so many. I didn't know it jumped like that so bad. I mean, I knew it jumped, but I didn't know it jumped as bad as it did. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking I'm on top of it, and I'm getting like 4 and 5 messages. You skipped my super chat. You know what? You can have your job. Seriously, you do a great job, Josh. I mean, you do a great job, and it was too much work to try and keep up with it because of how much it jumps. I didn't know you went through all that, you know? I'm thinking, Josh ain't here tonight. I got this. It was a job, I'm telling you. And to keep them entertained and to keep up on the, super chats. It was crazy.
All right, let me just double check something real quick. Okay. So we got Rob Schilling for $20. He said,
Our buddy Rob.
"Sorry, Josh, got busy. Please tell your dad, aka Big Rich, he don't look good in a dress." Hashtag Team
I'm talking
Tracy.
about the thumbnail. Did you see that?
Uh-huh.
I didn't see that. I'm sitting there and I use a thumbnail because our moderator Justin says, "Oh, here's this Friday's thumbnail," and it's this little tiny picture, and I see "Stay Fishy Friday," and I see Tracy's face and Josh's face. I don't see anything over here. It was cut off. So I use it, and then after I do the whole, Fishy Friday thing, and I live stream, and I get it set up, and I get it connected, and I start it, and then I start sharing it, and I see the thumbnail full screen. I'm like, is that me wearing a dress? I was like, I'm gonna kick Justin's ass, but.
All right, so we got AZ Fish Room for $5. He said, "Hey guys, remember if you're in Illinois/Wisconsin area, I can help with rescues. I have 20
Awesome.
cycled tanks, 2 saltwater to help out my boys at OFR."
You know what you need to do? Keep up on OFR, and if anybody around you needs something rescued, you can rescue them and hold them. That way we can come up there once every, 4 or 5 months or so and pick up fish, and we have a holding facility. And what I do with them is I have, friends of the rescue that can hold fish. So I get someone, text me, "Hey, I'm in Wisconsin, I got this." Okay, let me know what city you are, and I'll call my buddy that's in Wisconsin and see if they can take the fish and hold it till we get there. I'm trying to get this whole network of holding facilities throughout the whole United States so that either you can rehome it or you can hold it till we get there. That's helping out, Thank you.
All right, so we have Ange for $15. She said, "Good luck, Big Rich. I hope you win. Happy
Aw,
Friday."
thank you.
Hashtag Team Tracy and hashtag OFR Rocks.
Angie's the greatest. Will messed up, not leaving the country to go see her. She's the sweetest. Thank you, Ange.
Okay, so we got SC Aquatics for
Steven's
$2.
in the house.
He said, "Did you use that net yet?"
Yeah, I had a couple arapimas get loose, so we used your net to go catch them.
It didn't work like we thought it would.
Not at all. I think one ate it or something. Steven, you're the greatest, brother.
Someone asked
Wait. If you guys don't know, SC Aquatics is Steven. He helped us so much around here. Does so much for the rescue. Came all the way up, a 3.5-hour drive from his city? 2-hour drive?
Hour and a half, I'm sorry. I just drove there last weekend.
Oh, did you?
and a half.
Hour and a half. Well, he drives up here an hour and a half, and he spends the day here cutting up our stands from the Bellagio stands from 5 foot down to 2 foot, welding them back together, getting it all set up. And he did this for like 5 weekends in a row and didn't want no money. We tried offering this and that. He didn't want nothing. I mean, good guy. So you guys go check out his channel, SC Aquatics. He sells the most pristine guppies, beautiful guppies from all over the world. He's got some of Corey from Aquarium Co-op. He's got some of their specialty guppies. He's got guppies from all over the world.
Aren't for sale yet. I'm waiting for him to have babies.
But he has some amazing guppies that he sells all over. Go check out his channel. Give him some love. Give him a subscription. Even if you don't watch, subscribe. Go there, check him out. If you want guppies, definitely hit him up. He's got the best guppies around.
He's got the largest nets available on the market.
You stop it. This net was like this big that he gave Josh. He's like, "Hey, I heard, OFR, you guys need nets because, all your fish, you're tearing them up. Well, I went and bought you a net." And he pulled out this little thing, telescoping about this big a net, and handed it to Josh. Cutest thing ever.
All right. Anderson family, welcome to the green team. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, we got Benjo Reacts for $5. He said, me and my girlfriend really find your videos informative and inspiring.
Oh, thank you.
We are planning next year to tour your beautiful fish rescue facility.
Now, a lot of people ask this. How do we get a hold of you? How do we get a tour? Okay, right now, touring's kind of tricky. We're honoring every tour that we had set up previously, but we're not accepting new tours unless you're driving in from out of state or something like that, and you're only going to be here for 3 days. You'd love to see the rescue. Well, this is a once in a lifetime thing for you guys because you're coming in from, Miami or something. You're visiting your family and you'd like to see the rescue. We'll make exceptions for, special situations like that. But right now with this whole COVID thing and everything's getting worse, and I got to look out for Tracy, and it's just rough right now. But get a hold of me, Big Rich at OhioFishRescue.com, and I'll set you up a date if we can work it out, if at all possible. That's how you set up a tour.
His number is 867-5309.
That's Jenny's number. This guy. My number is, let me do it again.
It's on every YouTube video, so
216-773-0407. That's my personal cell phone number. I'm here for the people.
Okay.
Oh, it started ringing. Who was that? I'm sorry.
So I addressed it before, but yes, the people, I said I don't want you to think I'm a weirdo. I'm just rubbing tar off my hands because I'm covered in it. So if you see that happening, it's just tar, guys. I'm not, tweaking out or something like that.
Oh, and for all the new people that are saying, Josh, you lost so much weight, you must be on drugs. This man works his butt off every single day. He works for the city of Cleveland, and he works here at the rescue, and he works out with his jacked older brother. His older brother is like a bodybuilder. Like unbelievable. Cut like you would not believe. So Josh wanted to, get like that. So Richie put him on this diet. He's lost 30 pounds. If you could see him without his shirt and see his belly and see everything, he's starting to be so defined. And now they're doing the bulk up thing, right? To where they're putting on muscle and working out daily. So, I mean, it's just ridiculous how much they work out and how much they're doing. One guy said on the last video, Josh, you're so skinny, but you outlift everybody there. How does that happen? So,
I mean, just before the stream, I was down there working out. Made it about 5 minutes.
Yeah, you was. He came in all sweaty. I'm like, dude.
All right, we got a question from Chris Keeney. He said, will you ever get into saltwater fish? We rescue them.
Yes,
we do not keep them here at our facility for long terms. We always find them a home, but lately everything's just been going to Joe at Their World Aquatics.
Now, see, our thing is we always find a home for them before we pick them up because we didn't have no holding facility here. So lately, what we've been doing is we've got, a couple of smaller tanks we can set up so we can take in the saltwater fish, hold them here until somebody can come pick them up and we give them a home. We're going to set up a big saltwater, fowler system, fish only without live rock. And it'll just be, if we have to put dividers in there, whatever, it'll just be for holding fish. It's not going to be nothing pretty. Of course, it's going to be clear and nice looking, but it's not going to be pretty. There's not going to be corals all over it. It's just going to be holding fish. That way we can take in fish without making you wait 2 weeks until we find some place to take it to. You know what I'm saying? So we will have a saltwater tank on hand here, at least a 125, maybe a 300, something like that, to where it's up and running all the time and we can still take in these fish. That buys us more time to give them a good, proper home,
Alrighty, so we got Rednecks Aquatics for $5. He said, and we love you, Big Rich and Josh, # Team Tracy. Now, is that number for tanks from ATM? How many more would you like to add to your collection?
Well, actually, I was at Las Vegas, and I went walking through their facility, and they were selling everything. If you guys remember, there was a car. It looks sort of like a 57 Chevy Nomad, It was just a station wagon. It wasn't a Nomad. And it was cut in half. And it was on the wall. And they had a fish tank inside of it. They have that there at their facility. And they would sell it to me for $4,000. I didn't have the spare money. I was there picking up the Bellagio tanks, which took every dollar I had at the time. I would like to add more ATM tanks to our collection.
Or not another Matt's Monster Fish Tank.
He don't have another fish tank. He's got a 125 and a pool.
Yeah, well, let's hope Matt buys another fish tank. And then he wants to upgrade that Mustang.
We'll be there for you, buddy.
What's up, Matt? I see you're in the chat here, buddy. Still don't have the
Don't
the
rag
tank
on Matt. He's a good friend of the rescue.
No, I told Matt. So everyone's been picking on Matt because he got rid of his fish tank.
But you guys don't understand the situation. He was without a car. His car blew up on him. He needed a car, and then he found this car that tickled his fancy, that he really, really wanted, and he needed the down payment. So he sold us the tank cheap, and he got his down payment. Now he's got his car. Now he can go back to fish keeping and working on that. That's you know, he did good.
But hey, if a man wants to do what he wants to do and it makes him happy, so be it. Leave the man alone. He's still into fish. He still has nice stock. He's still
he's got stock we want.
I know. And
love you, Matt.
Just like that, he's got plans to build a bigger tank than the 750 out there. So hopefully that comes sooner than later.
Okay, so to sum this up, thank you, Redneck Aquatics. How about that?
All right, Melissa F for $5. Can you recommend a quiet sub pump? My first time using a sump and it's too loud. 180-gallon tank and it came with a 100-watt pump and the motor/vibration is so noisy.
Really? If it's underwater and you have it sitting on like a rubber pad, it shouldn't be noisy because you shouldn't hear nothing from that motor. We have so many motors running out there, and we don't have one particular that we actually go and buy. We use whatever is at hand. We have like a different motor on every single sump, and we don't hear nothing from any of them. So maybe your pump or motor is bad. I use like what's my favorite is that
Mag drives.
Mag Drive 5s, Mag Drive 7s. I love them pumps. They are so powerful, so quiet, so good. I just put them down there and put a garden hose up to the tank. Power. I'm telling you, they're quiet, whisper quiet. You don't hear them at all. And I don't even use pads under the pumps. So they just sit down there. I don't hear them. So I think maybe yours is bad. Maybe the impeller's like vibrating while it's pumping. You know, it's possible. I don't know your situation. I don't know which pump you have. But normally you never hear the return pump from a sump. Whether it be a huge power head or a utility pump is what you want to look for. They do the work, and they're great for return pumps.
So we have Sue Ann Campbell for $2. She said, raffle the bike for #Team Tracy.
Well, I do want to raffle the bike, and thank you, Sue Ann, for the $2. I do want to raffle the bike or just pick somebody. You know, but if I just pick somebody, other people are going to be like, oh, that's your friend. I don't want to be involved in any of that political BS. I want to find a way to give away. If I win this new bike and I get, you know, Paul Sr. to help us build, I would gladly, because you people are the ones that are making me win. It ain't me, you know. It's you people. So I would like to take all of your people's names, put them in a hat, and pull out a winner. Somebody's going to win my Harley now. And I'm telling you, it's pretty nice. It's blue. It's got a 1,400-watt stereo on it, 4 speakers, 8 hangers. You know, I sit on it. Now this is how I ride. Period. It's comfortable. I've got the forward controls. It's solid chrome everything, everywhere. Even the swing arm. The rear swing arm is chrome with like yellow LED lights in the end, the tips of the chrome swing arm. There's no rear turn signals. They're in the swing arm. It's a nice bike. But if I win this new bike and I can take Tracy around, you know, doing stuff, and, you know, I would be so grateful to you people that I want to give this bike away. Or maybe even let's sell it and give everybody like, $50.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Where's the bike?
It's in my garage.
Under what?
Under my roof.
There you go.
So what are you saying?
You just said roof, right?
Oh, consume. He made me say roof. That's twice.
That's 3 times.
Okay, the reason we made the drinking word roof is because we worked so hard on this roof tonight. How many times can I say roof in one roofing sentence? But yeah, we had to do so much, and nobody's catching that. I talked about the whole insurance thing with all the roofs. Nobody's catching the drinking word. I'm saying it over and over and over again.
They are. We got Colin Doyle for $5. He said roof, roof, roof.
They are. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate it. Here's to you, buddy.
Okay, we got Miss Metalhead Prime for $10. She
Jessica,
said,
miss
as always,
you.
sending my love, counting down the days to see you again. Let's party. Hashtag Team Tracy. Team Pittsburghy. Hashtag Shut Up Roger. Hashtag Roof.
You gotta love her. She's on top of it. Jessica, I got one bone to pick with you. Thank you for the super chat and making everybody drink and all that. But I got one bone to pick with you. You told everybody that my panty dropper is with vanilla vodka and grape Kool-Aid. It is so not. It's Grape Crush singles. When you open this up, there's 6 of these in there. This is meant for 1 water bottle, 1 cup, 1 whatever. I mixed this 0 calories, 0 carbs into about this much vodka, vanilla vodka, and it tastes like my dad's grapes on the vine when I was a boy. They were so sweet and oversized and plump. They were just sweet and good. That's what this tastes like and reminds me of. So 0 calories, 0 carbs, and it brings back a memory. Not grape Kool-Aid. Come on, Jessica. Love you, though.
Alrighty, so we got Ange for $5. She said, I forgot to say roof.
Oh, you gotta love Ann. She's such a sweetheart. Will don't know what he's missing. He should have been on you because you're a sweetheart.
Alright, this chat jumps a whole lot. Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh, no. So we got Benjo Reacts for $10. He said, we rescued 2 Red Devil cichlids. We were donated a tank with a canister filter. I never used one. Any tips? Depends on the canister filter. Most of them are okay. They're pretty self-explanatory. But there's some out there that just break and they're terrible.
Terrible. We like, as secondaries, the Fluval 405s. They're hard to start, though. Our main pumps are the Fluval FX4s, FX5s, and FX6s. There's not much difference between them, but they are amazing filtration. I mean, amazing. They got a 1-inch hose and it squirts out about 2 foot.
960 gallons per hour.
Yes, they're just amazing. We use them only for mechanical filtration, unless they're on some of our tanks that aren't on our filtration. Then we fill it up with bio balls in the middle, and then use the mechanical on the outside, bio balls up the middle. But our main systems, our bigger tanks, are just sponge filters on the outside, water passing through. That's it. I love these filters. Fluval should sponsor us because we've got 30-some Fluval filters. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's all we use. The FX4, FX5. Yeah, when it comes cleaning day.
I think when it comes down to OFR filtration 3.0, we are going to do away with all them FX filters.
Oh, I'd love to, but there's no way because the way our system works, we've got our main filtration, and then every tank has mechanical filtration on it, which are the Fluval FX4, 5s, and 6s.
Got to think bigger.
What do we got bigger that we can put on every tank?
You run returns to every tank, 3 giant pumps running, which will actually be less wattage than running all them.
Okay, so you're saying all the fish in the tank will be plastered against this wall because so much water coming in.
No. Well, I'm saying split up between all of our tanks, all one central filtration. You might have 3 pumps going, but you can split that up between all the tanks.
You know what we were talking about? An addition today of just filtration. tripling the size of our filtration and making an addition to house it. We were talking about it. It's in the works.
Okay. We have, and I lost it. Charlie's Aquatic Nook for $2.
You know what, Josh? I love you. You the man.
He gave the thumb or finger up. So thank you, buddy.
Charlie's Aquatics.
Charlie's Aquatic Nook.
Charlie's Aquatic Nook. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Okay. I see Will Stars in the chat.
Oh, we never did the Tracy update.
Go for it.
I'm sorry, guys. We usually try and keep it at the beginning because there's a lot of people that don't drink, that don't want to hang out. They've got, lives, whatever, but they want to know about Tracy. So we always put that at the beginning. And this time I didn't. I'm very sorry. My bad. I sincerely apologize. Now, as far as Tracy, the update. I don't know how many minutes in. Can you see how long we are?
We started at 7. It's 7:37.
Okay, so the Tracy update's at 7:37, guys. Please post that. Tracy's been doing good. She's got a lot more facial features now. Like, she cries, she smiles, she frowns. Like, if I wipe her mouth, because, she got some saliva and it gets dried. I wipe her mouth, she'll definitely do and turn her head away from me. If I'm trying to, I do physical therapy on her. I'm bending her arms. I'm twisting her. I'm stretching her muscles. I'm stretching her fingers, her hands, her wrists, her elbows. She don't like that. You can see her being, she gets mad. So that's not a neurological response. Like if I poked her with a pin, she'd pull away. That's a neurological response. The physical response of, I like this or I don't like this is coming through now, So I wipe her mouth. She goes, turns away from me. I can tell she don't like it. I'm cleaning her trach. I'm cleaning her belly, peg, the feeding tube. She don't like it. And when I spray her with her favorite Victoria's Secret pear, it's a little cold, and I can see her. She does this, so she reacts to it. She's getting a whole lot more responses now. As far as the insurance, for some reason, remember 3 months ago, I tried to get us onto CareSource, and they messed up, wouldn't get us on. We're still on, United Healthcare?
United Health.
And then we got a nurse supposed to come to us from United Healthcare unless as soon as they find a nurse. Well, they sent an aide out for 1 week. And then all of a sudden, CareSource kicked in 3 months later. Now we have to start the process all over again. The nurse that was going to come isn't covered by CareSource. We have to do the whole waiver program again through CareSource Case Manager. She's a sweetheart. She's a nice lady, but she won't be back until the 30th to start the process. So now I was just assigned a nurse for 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and we never got her. The aide is still here. She's only been here for about a week now. She shows up, but she can't touch the medication. She can't touch trach. She can't touch food. She can't touch her peg tube. So all she can do is help me change Tracy, and then she does the laundry now, which is great. I love that. She takes out Tracy's garbage. But other than that, she just sits there. So I can go out and help Josh now because I have somebody there, a babysitter, that can yell for me or call me if Tracy has a problem. And it's been great. I mean, I appreciate it. I really do. But for me to get 8 hours straight sleep, which y'all been saying that I've been looking tired lately, I got bags under my eyes, I get it because I sleep a half hour at a time between taking care of Tracy. So it's been rough. And I still have to do the same thing with the aide here because she can't suction out Tracy. She can't, feed Tracy. So I have to still be there every 2 hours to take care of Tracy And, granted it's a help and I appreciate it. I do. I so appreciate it. It's so much easier changing a person when you have help. And, that's great. But now, the 30th, I'm going to have the first meeting with the case manager, and we're going to see, because she already said, oh, in your situation, you definitely need a nurse. So she's on board. So we'll see now. The insurance isn't going to change no more. I tried getting on CareSource because they put us on United Healthcare, and our companies that we were with wasn't covered by it. So I tried changing to CareSource. Well, the next month came in, and it didn't change. The next month came in, and it still didn't change. I said, screw it. United Healthcare is now taking care of us, and we've got everything figured out, and now I've got a nurse coming. I'm so happy. Everything's great, going great. And then all of a sudden now, as of November, I think it was the 15th. Oh, from now on, you're covered by CareSource back from the 1st. What? The case manager called me and said, why are you doing this? I worked so hard for you. I'm like, what are you talking about? She goes, you're now covered by CareSource? I'm like, why? What? I gave up on them. Why? She goes, you were automatically transferred this month, and now, that whole working and all the phone calls I made for you to get this nurse is useless. You're going to have to go through it again with your new case manager. So I've had an aide for a week, and she can't do much. She can help me change Tracy. She can do the laundry. But that's it. Everything else I still have to do. So I'm still not getting any sleep. I sleep every half hour, hour here, half hour there, nonstop, day or night. And I'm always tired. But now that CareSource is involved, they're going to be there forever. That's it. No one's ever changing that. On the 30th, I'll let you guys know what the new case manager says and how, we go about that. The same aid is still covered under CareSource. We just had to change billing. That's it. So the aid is covered, and she will stay here now 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I have an aide that helps me change her and does the laundry for Tracy, and also empties the garbage. But I have to be there every 2 hours to feed her, suction her, take care of her tray, take care of her feeding peg, all that kind of stuff. So, it's some help, which is a step in the right direction. But, she is responding more. Is that what I want to say? She's responding more. She's got a smile. She's got, a frown when you can tell when she's not happy. You walk into the room and you're like, oh, Tracy, what's the matter? You can definitely see by her facial expression. She's either ready to cry, she's in pain, or she's content, or she's happy. But sometimes I go in there and she's just like giddy. She is not answering me yet, but as long as I keep her content and happy, I'm good with that. Give her more time for her brain to heal and make new connections and all that. I know it's going to be a long road to recovery. Other people that have woke up from an accident brain injury have had a long time. There's personality changes at first, and then they have to go through speech therapy and physical therapy and all that. I'm ready for the fight. That's fine. I've now got her body so healthy. Her bed sore that the nursing home gave her was about this big around with necrotic tissue, and I can actually stick my finger down in one side of it because the skin plug was not attached on this side. We had to fill it with this white cottony stuff and then put this silver stuff over it and then a big, bandage. It's now the size of the tip of my finger. If you look at it, that little hole right there, that's it. That's all, and it's closed up completely. Every nurse that has come here has been like, oh my God, that's amazing. She's made amazing recovery. Because I reposition her. I take care of her. It's, all it is caring. I don't get it. They're saying I'm some sort of huge Superman and they wish their husbands would. But I don't get that. If you care about somebody, you take care of them. That's it. It's not being superhuman. It's being normal. It's being caring. If it happened to my son, I'd take care of him the same way. It's just caring. I don't get it. I don't understand how me, an untrained nurse, an untrained physician, an untrained aide, can take better care of Tracy than the nursing home where she got the blood clots, the bed sore, and had to be admitted to the hospital. I don't get that. These people are paid professionals. They should have taken care of her. I wasn't even allowed to see her. My own girl. I couldn't see this COVID thing. And they take care of her like that and give her blood clots and a bed sore. She's home now. She's being taken care of. Her bed sore is almost gone. It's down to it's smaller than a dime in size. Right in the middle of her back, right above her butt crack, like the tailbone area, I would say. It's about the size of a dime now. It's so small. And it's closed up. There's no open wounds no more. And that's just from caring. You know, I don't get this healthcare situation. You know, a nursing home should take pride in their work. Your loved one would be better taken care of with our trained professionals than keeping her at home. I should believe that. I should 100% believe that. They're trained professionals. No, it's not that way at all. It was horrible. Now that she's home, her body is being taken care of and given her mind time to heal. That's all I can say.
Okay, we got Rednecks Aquatics for $5.
Well, you just jumped from the subject.
Well, you're done.
I love you, buddy.
Ready to take a drink. We got to move on. So we got Rednecks Aquatics for $5. He said roof. Serious question.
What are you, a puppy, dog, roof?
Said question, my FX6, 3 years old. I've replaced every O-ring. I still have micro bubbles, getting ready to replace the motor unit.
Listen, when you replace some O-rings, wipe them with Vaseline. Because if they're hard and dry, air's going to get past. You need to wipe them down with Vaseline, cover them all. Don't have extra Vaseline on it. Just wipe them down so they're wet with Vaseline and wipe them off with a rag and put them in. And that will make sure the seal will work great.
Charlie's Aquatic Nook for $5. Said had to laugh at Rich's drink. It's kinda femme. LOL.
Yo!
I respect the memory though. Roof.
You know, I don't know what to say about that. Look, vanilla vodka is not a girl's drink. This, because we're on a diet. One of these, 0 calories, 0 carbs. If you don't know, I was 360 pounds about 6 months ago. I'm now 268, okay? I am much more fitter, can get up off the couch without help now. I can get up off my bed without help, and I'm much less pain than I was, all because of diet. So this drink works with my diet. So.
We got the ARG Blue.
But thank you for the help.
Said the ARG Blue for $3. She said, Tracy update please. Hashtag Team Tracy. Hashtag Roof.
We just
got to that, and thank you.
So you're behind in the messages.
I'm always behind. So we got Patty for $5. She said, meager donation to the rescue.
Our girl Patty, she's always there defending us. Have you seen her go off on some of these people that said some nasty things?
She said, I guess
Love
when
Patty.
you split it up, that is 1 pellet per fish. Enjoy. Glad all your tanks are waterproof. She did
nice,
say
Patty. She did say roof. Drink up, y'all.
Okay.
Thank you, Patty. We love you.
We got Will Star. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it jumped on you.
Yeah.
Will Star decided not to be here tonight.
He
He had something important to do.
He said, we need a saltwater show tank at OFR.
He's stirring the pot, ain't he?
Uh-huh.
Will, come on, bro. We love you, though. Thank you for the $10.
Okay, we got I Hate Stupid People for $3, and she gave a thumbs up emoji.
I hate stupid people. IS or IHSP.
Nope.
Change your name back.
You can spell. Good
Oh.
job.
This guy. Always been a friend of the rescue. Thank you.
Okay, so we got Charlie's Aquatic Nook again for $5.
I've got stories to tell.
Charlie's Aquatic Nook is a chick. Jody on Facebook. Rich, you know me. Paku chick.
Jody Lorray?
Could be.
Let me know. What's your last name? I talked to thousands of people. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But thank you.
Wow, you guys are talking a lot. Cleveland Fish Keeper for $2, and he didn't say anything. So
Nice. Thank you, Cleveland Fish Keeper.
And we've got Benjo Reacts for $5. He said, my last $5 in my account. You guys deserve it more than I do.
Aww. That's just amazing. Thank you. You know, that's the kind of giving I try and tell my people to do. Help. Even if you don't have the help, keep helping. Because it'll come back to you. It really will. You know, help out others. Pay it forward. Help. Don't shame. Don't belittle. Just help people. I love the people in this group. I love the people in our family. You guys are all amazing. There's a few new people now because we're getting bigger that are just being ridiculous, and we've had to ban a few people. But I tell you what, 99% of the people in our rescue, involved with our rescue, on our Facebook page, are just 100% grade A, great human beings. I love you guys.
So we got Their World Aquatics for $10. He said all saltwater fish are doing great from the rescue last night.
Nice.
And Tesla knows who Daddy is.
Oh, Joe from Their World Aquatics. You guys may know him as Slow Joe. He came over yesterday and he took the 3 saltwater fish that we took in: the clown knife, the Colombian shark,
and the blue damsel.
Blue damsel, not clown knife, clown fish. So yeah, he took all 3 of those fish. So we don't have any fish here in the saltwater setup. And while he was here, because he's an electrician, he brought his gloves. He grabbed the 3-foot electric eel, took him out of that small 100-gallon tank and put him up into the 195 above. Now we can showcase him and show what he is and how he is. And my idea was fill it full of like sunken ships so that he looks like, you know, the Kraken swimming around these sunken ships. That was my idea, because we got about 4 or 5, you know, ships in the Bellagio tank. There's 3, and there's a couple more out back. And you know, some of you guys expressed that you didn't like the sunken ships in the Bellagio tank. You already have to deal with the coral reefs in there. So we're thinking put them all into Tesla's tank, and then he'll look like a big monster through all these sunken ships. You know, I thought that would be neat. But he's up where we can see him now, not hidden down there in the darkness. He's up here, and he's going to be one of the mascots for OFR.
So while we're on the subject, I'm going to stir the pot just a little bit.
Oh, no.
So you guys know him as Slow Joe. So speaking of that, how's that 1,000-gallon tank coming, Joe? You know, it's now not a freshwater tank. It is now a saltwater setup, which he told me about 2 weeks ago. It's less than 30 days from, you know, seeing water. So you're under the gun, my friend.
But not only that, didn't we get the Bellagio tanks after he had the 1,000-gallon? And we not only cut up the 5-foot tall stands and made it 2 foot tall, and then re-welded them together, and then set them both up, and then hooked them up to our system, and then have fish in them.
And set up the 1,000 and the 700 and the 500, and built a pond.
Oh, and built a pond. Love you, Joe, but you live up to your name, brother.
And how about that 900-gallon saltwater tank for your lovely wife, which I'm sure she's dying to see set up. It's been sitting in your house for what?
Hey,
9
Joe,
years?
I'll tell you what. Since you're such close personal friends with OFR, how about if we come over there and we set the tank up for you to make your wife happy? Because, you know, happy wife, happy life. We can do this for you. And it'll only take us a day, not years. We love you, bro. We'll do this for you. Oh, he's going to kick our ass now. I'm sorry, Joe.
And I heard he's building a new garage for his car, and he's also thinking about turning half of it into a fish room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't want the car in the same building as a fish room. There's moisture issues, and he's got
I know, just
what, a
throwing a pot.
$90,000 car?
Yeah, a little more than that.
What is it?
It's a Demon.
Wait, 2000.
I think it's a 2019 or 20.
2019 Dodge Demon with the Hellcat motor in it.
No, it's a Demon.
Dodge Demon.
Hellcats are the like little brother.
No, Hellcat's 1,000 horsepower motor, and that's what he's talking about.
The Demon has like 800 and some odd horsepower, and a Demon's a Demon. Hellcat is the Challengers. They're like luxury line. They have the.
They're not luxury, they're race cars.
They have Hellcats. It is a Hellcat motor, but it's their top Challenger that they offer.
And then they have the Elephant motor. That's 1,100 horsepower. What do you call it?
I don't know. I'm not a Dodge guy. Dodge sucks. So.
Oh, stop it. That's because he owns a 67 Camaro with a 540 cubic inch, just breathing horsepower.
I don't like Fords either. Sorry, Clinton. I've worked on enough of his Ford trucks.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stand them.
Out of all of your friends, who comes over here the most with breakdowns? That's Clinton with his Fords.
Yeah. Did I mention I hate working on cars? All right, so we got Richard Maloney for $5.
Oh, no. Let me say this. He deserves to pay us $5. Have you read what he said earlier about me being in a dress?
All right, so
no, all kidding aside, thank you, Richard.
$5. He said, everyone check out Piscine's site. If you buy a bucket of the best food, they will send one to your favorite rescue/zoo.
Oh, nice.
Or send both if chosen.
Wow, very
Awesome.
nice. That's awesome.
Ooh, what does Diesel say? Roof.
Wait. Against the Flow says, itch, beer, rich, haha. What does that mean?
I probably having side conversations in here.
Okay.
Wait,
Vanilla, no, back down.
Hang on, we jumped.
I saw vanilla vodka in there somewhere.
Yeah, this chat's jumpy tonight. Okay, so we got Rednecks Aquatics for $5. He said, thank you so much for the advice. Roof.
Oh.
And to talk about the wife in your AIDS, the healthcare system. It's a whole bunch of millennials, and they couldn't quite make out what that meant. But thanks for the super chat.
Thank you very much, Rednecks Aquatics. And not to mention, Rednecks Aquatics. I mentioned them twice.
Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Charlie's Aquatic Nook. She said yes. Jody Luray / Paku Chick, Flint, Michigan, Paku.
All right. She's the one. Now, you guys got to understand this. This girl, she went to bat for this fish in Flint, Michigan at the Dort Mall. She just went overboard and got a hold of everybody and eventually got a hold of us and hooked us up with the owner, and now we're going to Flint, Michigan at the Dort Mall, and this is a local celebrity. Been on News Channel 5 before at their local TV station, and they're going to be there when we pick them up. So everybody is showing up. I mean, people from all over are showing up to say goodbye to Charlie. He'd been there over, 20 years? And, if we're going to be there, Big Rich, Reaper, and Willstar, and we're willing to sign any fans, whatever. You got pictures, you got merch, you got, your T-shirt, whatever. We're willing to meet you and say hi and, hang out with you, but we're there to pick up the fish and bring them back here and give them a good home. If it wasn't for Jody, this wouldn't have happened because I was oblivious and didn't know anything about it. She got us involved. She got, the owner to get a hold of me, and we're all in contact now. And then she got somebody else. Who was that? Melissa Clark, I think. Let me look. I don't want to be wrong here.
Okay, while you're looking at that, I'm gonna move on.
Okay.
So we have Eric Headage for $10.
Oh, our buddy Eric from New Jersey there.
He said, "Happy Friday. Had a long week. Glad y'all are here. Fish food and roof." Here's to you.
Here's to you, Eric. Thank you, brother.
Okay, and then we got Adele Parkinson.
No. Do you remember Eric?
Yeah.
We went to his house.
Lavaca.
Yes.
She's doing great, by the way.
Yeah, she's doing good. And he had her in with a community tank. We can't have her in with nobody here. She tries killing everybody she's in with. I don't get it.
I thought about giving it another whirl, but they gotta be the right tank mates. No Frontosa and no Pittsburgh. Alright, so we got Adele Parkinson for $3. She said roof, 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 roof with a little dog emoji and hashtag Team Tracy.
Adele, she's funny.
There, you guys can go ahead and drink 5 times.
Hey Adele, let me let you know something. We're not allowed to sell or buy, any kind of pet on our forum. But if somebody has a tank for sale, we can let that go through. If somebody has a good deal that will help people out, we're allowed to let that go through. That ain't going to hurt us. That's not going to take our 501c3 status away. So, you can, I don't want to say ease up, but you can let that kind of stuff through because it will help somebody. If it's a good deal, let it through and somebody can get a tank. That's fine. We're not a buy and sell forum, but if somebody says, look, I'm looking to rehome this fish and the tank is for sale, cheap, just here, just take them all. If you take the fish and you got a good home for it, you can have the tank too, or you can have the tank for $100. Let them through. That ain't gonna hurt our 501c3 status. Selling animals, selling fish, buying that kind of stuff, that will hurt us. We're not. All you people need to understand, we're not allowed to let that into our forum because they will eliminate our forum, and then all of our 26,000 followers will be zero. They'll just delete our forum. So we can't have that. So Adele is right. So if you guys get mad at Adele because she deleted your comment, I'm sorry, but she's only looking out for the rescue. But Adele, you can let things go through. For sale tanks isn't no problem. You know what I'm saying? We choose not to have them on there because then there'll be 1,000 things for sale. We don't want that. That's just our personal preference. We're here for the fish, help the fish, rehome this from this person. This person needs help. Let's rehome that. That's what we're about. But if every once in a while a deal comes through, let it through because it helps somebody. A 150-gallon tank for $1,200 isn't a deal. But a 150-gallon tank for $200, that's a deal. Let it through. Let it'll help people. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so back to Redneck Aquatics super chat that we didn't say made much sense. Makes more sense now because he sent another one and continued it.
Okay.
So for another $5, he said, "Thank you so much for the advice, roof, and to talk about your wife and the AIDS, the healthcare system. It's a whole bunch of millennials." And
it's horrible. They
have no work ethic. We're old. We have the work ethic. Josh seems to be an oddball. He has the worst ethic. Good job raising that boy. Man.
That's what I'm saying. Josh works his butt off. He works for the day and he works at the rescue. And then, he helps me do other jobs around here. He's got a work ethic. And that is because of the way I raised him. He's not like a millennial that just thinks the world owes them something. He don't sit around and play games and tells me, "Dad, bring me, another pizza pocket." I mean, he busted his.
What's a pizza pocket?
The pizza things.
Hot Pocket?
Hot Pocket. Thank you. So, he works his butt off. Just tonight, he gets home from work and then we work on the whole roof and get the roof done. Me and him worked out there. You'll see tomorrow, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, video will be of us doing this roof. So.
No.
No?
Sadly, no.
Why?
I've got like 4 in queue.
Well, I'm going to over queue your queue.
No.
No?
No. Sorry, bud.
Why? Are they time sensitive?
Because what I say goes.
Oh, no! He got another thing coming. He don't know about Judas Priest.
All right, so we got Chad Blocklinger for $20. He said, "Big Rich, how
Our
about
buddy Chad.
how about for Thanksgiving? Do a live show down in the band room? I've been waiting, brother."
I'll tell you what, Chad, I'd love to do that, but Thanksgiving, I'm going to be so swamped. I'm the cook, so I'm going to be, the night before, actually Monday, we're cooking all the pumpkin rolls. I'm going to teach Richie's girlfriend how to make pumpkin rolls, because I don't know about everybody else, but I make the world's best pumpkin rolls. I triple up the cream cheese sauce inside, and I use nothing but good quality vanilla and real butter. I go to town on these pumpkin rolls. Okay, so Wednesday we're pre-making the pumpkin pies and the pecan pies. Thursday we're having a bunch of people over that don't have places to go, don't have family. And that's what we feed. Is every holiday we feed these type of people that you don't have a place to go. You're welcome here. Don't sit home alone. Come here. So we've got this whole big meal planned out, and I've got cooking all day and night. But the next day we're putting up our Christmas ornaments. I might be talked into doing something then.
Okay, I hate stupid people for $10. She said, "I finally got the tanks I wanted for my big babies.
Oh, nice.
The Oscars are getting a 125-gallon tank each, all
Awesome.
to themselves. At least as soon as I get the water supply up downstairs. Roof, roof, roof."
Consume, consume, consume.
Okay, K-Stu said the Hellcat is 707 horsepower and the Demon is 830.
Okay, Joe has the Demon.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. The Elephant, that's what's 1,000 horsepower. It's H-E-L, Elephant. That's the Mopar 1,000 horsepower.
Okay, we got.
Did you see the new electric cars coming out? Not Tesla. It's another electric car coming out with 1,400 horsepower.
Didn't see it.
Blows away Teslas. And what's that mode they have?
I don't know, the
Ridiculous mode?
P100D or whatever it is. That is the biggest sleeper electric car on the market right now. If it beats that car, I'd be surprised. If that car beats, Bugattis and stuff.
That's just ridiculous, the amount of takeoff power these electric motors have.
So we got Tyler for $10.
Thank
He
you,
said,
Tyler.
"Love you guys. Keep up the great content."
Well, of
Thank
course.
you.
Of course, man. Keep being, awesome. You people are awesome to us.
Well, we got people arguing about trucks in the chat. What did we start?
Oh, when did we start?
Okay.
If you guys, a lot of people have questions about my Camaro. It's a 67 Camaro, and if you want to see it, I built it with Josh's older brother, and then we took it for Autoramas for like 3 years straight. I don't take it to no little mom and pop car shows because it's kind of some next level thing, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't fair. But we do take it to Autoramas, and I did win, what's that?
White Glove Award?
Well, that too, but no, the other one, when you go into an Autorama, there's like 6 cars.
Show.
The SCEA, what's it called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
Oh, I wish I could remember. The International Show Car Association. They have points for their cars, and when you go to an Autorama, you'll see 100 cars, and then you'll see like 4 or 5 or 10 cars up on ramps, and they're twisting, they're turning. There's mirrors under them. Them are the International Show Car Association cars. They get awarded points, and they go around to Autoramas all over, and they get certain points, and they win. I won their best engine award, and that was the best thing I ever won because I drove the car there. It was like 80 miles. I drove the car there. Me and Tracy cleaned it up, and then we won best engine off of all these Autorama International Show Car Association. And I have an International Show Car Association plaque in my garage where I won best engine at that Autorama, at the Detroit Autorama, which is the mecca for Autoramas. So I was very proud of that.
Okay, so we have Steve Mustang 516 for $2. He said, "Thanks
Nice.
for doing what you do."
Well, thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Now, he's a fellow car lover, of course. He's like into Mustangs and stuff, you know. And I don't have no problem with that. And just because I have a Chevy don't mean I don't like your car. I love all hot rods. You know, it's the amount of work you put into it. It's the amount of effort you show, and then you have to appreciate that, you know. If you've got a 1968 Mustang and it's all rusted up and, you know, it's got a 302 in it, dude, your grandpa gave you this car, and it's
just watch out for curbs.
So, but you know, you got a 68 Mustang, and you've got, you know, everything's pimped out, everything's worked on. I can see the effort you put into it. I appreciate that car, even though I'm a Chevy lover. I appreciate the Ford, the you know, Mopar, whatever. I appreciate the work put in. I really do.
Okay. So we got their World Aquatics for $5.
No, he's going to yell at us.
He said the Elephant motor is a crate motor, not a production car like the Top Dog Demon.
Uh-oh, the Top Dog. Well, Joe, your car is badass. I will give you that.
Still a garage queen.
It can't keep up with mine, but it's still a badass. How about that? That's good.
Okay, we got
Love you, Joe.
Richard Maloney for $5. He said, "I would love to see a haters pond next to the backyard next spring."
Right. Next spring, that pond is going to be amazing. We have it now to where it's sustaining life.
I seen it today. You can see to the bottom of the deep part,
Yeah.
which you can see the pea gravel down there. I noticed that, you know, some plastic bags actually got blown in there, which I got to fish out. But it's getting really, really clear. If you guys were on Instagram today, you would have seen it on my story. Just saying, you know, every social media, I try giving you guys something a little different that each, you know, media content does not get. Today, you got something from the pond. So go follow Ohio Fish Rescue on Instagram. Get that sneak peek before it expires.
But thank you, Richard.
Okay. Ooh.
It jumped again.
Yeah, we got Ange for $2. She said hashtag OFR rocks, hashtag OFR2 rocks. Okay.
Thank you, Ange. You're like the greatest. And you know what? Forget Will. Okay, we're going to find someone better for you. I don't know where, but we will find somebody. Okay, we have friends in Canada, like Chris Biggs. He's got the happy farm and all that, and the happy life and wife and all that. We're going to ask him if there's somebody around there deserving up in Canada that could meet Ange. We're going to set you up, girl. Chris Biggs is a wonderful human being. He's a super nice guy. He won't set you up with nothing stupid.
Okay, so I think that's going to bring us to our end of tonight's live show.
Really?
Yeah, been on here for an hour.
What time
15,
is it?
8:15.
Oh, at 8:30, you've got SC Aquatics. He has done so much for the rescue and help out. I'm going to switch over and go watch him and you know, check him out. If you guys are wanting to, you know, look into more and still hang out, I'll be on there with you guys. So check out SC Aquatics. And what else we got, though?
That's it.
Wait, no. Have you gave Tracy update yet? Yes, we did, David.
It was 37 minutes into the live stream.
7:37. Go check out that point. That's the Tracy update. Von Yinzer's here.
We got Julie Schultz, Slow Joe's other half here.
Aww.
Slow Joe. Well, hopefully we can have you guys out for a live stream here. One of these upcoming Fridays. So just message me and we will set that up. It'll be a fun time.
Can we all have a word of silence for Julie because she's married to Joe? Love you, Joe. Julie, very nice meeting you.
All right, now let's have Joe bring them bass over and let's keep him going.
Joe can redeem himself. He brings over them big bass and goes all saltwater. We will never pick on Joe again. even though he owns a demon.
Alrighty, so hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you next week on Stay Fishy Friday.
It's been awesome hanging with you guys. It's it's the one time a week that I get to sit down and relax and hang out and have fun. Thank you guys for being here with us, because I'm nonstop running the rest of the week, just nonstop taking care of Tracy, taking care of the rest of you, taking care of the house, taking care of you got dishes, you got laundry, you got oh my God, it's just crazy. And then I get to spend an hour and a half with you guys, and I have so much fun. Thank you.
As always,
Stay fishy, my friend.